Have you guys ever wondered what round a super boosted Psy could make it to if he had the perfect map to play on? Well, dudes, in today's video, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So I'm actually really excited about this because we can actually make a super long map because Psy has global range. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the map set up and I'll bring you guys back as soon as I'm done. All right, guys, and I think this should about do it for the map. Now, it's not a super complicated map. It's just a really long map. So now that we have the map set up, let's go ahead and play and publish our map. All right, guys, and there we have it. We have officially beaten our map. So for our map, I ended up calling it Psy's Autumn Getaway. And if you guys would like to play this map for yourself, here is the code. But also, I want you guys to know that we're going to have a little bit of an issue with Psy. So the issue that we're going to have with Psy is that Psy cannot target Moab balloons until he's level 14. So that means we are going to need an insane amount of money before round 40. So we have two ways of dealing with this. The first way is to use a second tower up against Moab balloons and then just try to farm as hard as we can until we can buy our level 14 Psy, or we start off with a couple of cash drops. So I think the best idea for us to keep it like true to the super boosted hero like theme that we have going, I think our best idea is to use a couple of cash drops, guys. Like, I was trying to avoid using cash drops, but there's not really too much that we can do about it, right? So let's go ahead and start off with our Psy placed right here because it really doesn't matter where we place him, because once we get him up to level 20, then all of his abilities will affect pretty much the entire track. So let's go ahead and start off. We'll start off with like, I think like 4 cash drops should be more than enough to get enough farms in order to afford our Psy at level 14 before round 40. At least that's what I hope. All right, so we managed to start off with 5 farms with the 4 cash drops, and we managed to upgrade all the farms up to 200s. So I think what I want to do is I want to go ahead and get up like 9 or 10 farms. And then after I get 9 or 10 farms, I think the next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and start upgrading them up to marketplaces. Like, marketplaces may not be the best investment, but I think it should end up working, right? And then I think if I remember correctly, Psy also can deal with camo balloons. So we shouldn't have to worry about like an MIB or anything like that. But then again, I think it can't pop purple balloons. So maybe we will have to grab ourselves an MIB. We'll have to find out once we get up to the point where we start dealing with purple balloons. If we do have to buy an MIB for purple balloons, I'm going to use an Instamonkey instead of like stopping our farming, because the amount of money that we're going to need to get Psy to level 40 is going to be insane. Like, to be completely honest, I don't even know if we'll be able to do it. At least for the first Moab balloon on round 40. And guys, I'm going to be completely honest. I think this is the most farms I've ever had on round 10. This is ridiculous, guys. Cash drops are definitely super OP. So let's go ahead and upgrade all of these banana farms up to valuable bananas. Like, I was originally going to go for marketplaces, but I think it's a better idea just to go for banana plantations and then try to get ourselves a couple of BRFs before round 40. Now, another thing I'm a little bit curious about is if our Psy is going to be able to deal with lead balloons as well as ceramic balloons, because something tells me, or something's like hinting at me, that I don't know if our Psy can deal with camo balloons by himself. Or not camo balloons, but ceramic balloons. Yeah, so Psy needs to be level 7 to deal with ceramic balloons and level 6 to deal with lead balloons. As well as he needs to be level 13 to pop purple balloons. Yeah, we're definitely going to need an MIB, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and use an Instamonkey here. It's probably our best bet. That way we don't need to stop our farming. And we have an insane amount of Instamonkeys anyways. So it's not really going to be a waste of an Instamonkey, right? There we go. So now we don't have to worry about our Psy not being able to pop like certain balloons. And guys, I realistically just thought about it, and I could have just started off with a Instamonkey banana farm. Like, that would have saved us so much monkey money worth of cash drops. I'm so dumb. Like, I almost just want to sell one of my farms and use one of my 69 Instamonkey banana farms. This is ridiculous. Like we could even start off with the banana central. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to sell one of my farms and I'm going to start off with a, let me see, a 420 BRF. That's going to make us a lot more money and we shouldn't struggle with getting our Psy up to level 14 before round 40. Like, if we were just going off of if our Psy would be able to make it up to round 40 naturally, then he wouldn't even be able to pop round 28 with lead balloons, right? Well, actually, we could probably deal with lead balloons and purple balloons, but we would definitely lose on round 40. Unless we took advantage of like a glitch, but even then, I don't know if there's any more glitches in the game that can get you up to I think around like 100,000 to $150,000 before round 40. But then again, I could be mistaken. Oh, dudes, I just thought about it. We're not going to be able to beat round 100 because Sai can't deal with the bad balloon. Oh, no, dude. So now we need to have something to deal with bad balloons too. Or maybe we'll buy a Legend of the Night. So the Legend of the Night, so we can leak the bad balloons, but everything else, we can pop. But then again, that's going against the rhythm too. Dudes, this is so rough. Like, what should I do? Like, should I just use the Legend of the Night, just to leak a couple of bad balloons and then see how far Sai can make it while the Legend of the Night ability is active? I think that's like the only thing we can do, right? Because if we don't do that, then it's a given that we're gonna lose on round 100, right? Man, I didn't even think about this. Like, I guess using Sai is kind of like using Ben, right? Because I mean, Ben, we already know he's not gonna be able to beat a single round. And Sai's the same way. Without a doubt, Sai would have lost on round 40 unless we took advantage of a money-making bug. But even then, I don't know any money-making bugs out there. Oh, dude, this is just gonna be so sketchy because it's not gonna be natural at all, right? Right. So round 37, we almost have our Sai up to level 13. And now I know we can make it up to level 14. So at least we know we can deal with the Moab Balloon on round 40 now that our Sai is level 14. But again, guys, like, we're not going to be able to deal with the bad balloon. Well, I guess the main thing to do is just to play it out and see if our Sai can even make it to level 100 by himself to begin with, right? Well, whatever we do have our Sai super boosted right now. So we have the MIB, we have the jungle drums, we have the permabrew, we have the energizer, as well as we're starting to ultra boost our Sai as well. So yeah, guys, as long as we have some way of dealing with the bad balloons, our Sai can pop everything else. Like, because we have the energizer, his level 10 cooldown is super short. And as you guys know, his level 10 will pop every single non-bad balloon on the screen, right? But nonetheless, while we're waiting for our Sai to make it up to the higher rounds, I just want to say thank you guys so much for clicking on the video. I really appreciate it. That being said, if you guys have enjoyed the video so far, please feel free to hit that like button. Also, if you guys are new around here, don't forget to subscribe as well, because I do upload quite a bit of Bloons BTD6 content. But anyways, guys, I'm probably going to fast forward up until like round 95 or 96, and I'll bring you guys back as soon as we're there. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and bring you back on round 83. Like, it's awesome because Sai is like a super strong hero. We haven't had a single balloon even make it a single lap, which is super crazy. Even though, I mean, Sai is a pretty strong hero. I mean, just look at how many balloons he's popping all at once with his level 10. That's absolutely ridiculous. Like, this makes me kind of want to use Sai for like a late game run to kind of see how our Sai could actually do if he had other towers to deal with the bad balloons. But I feel like super bad because I put all of this work into this map, and I already know that our Sai is not going to be able to beat round 100. I don't have a doubt in my mind that he's going to be able to pretty much deal with every single other round up until round 100, and then we're just going to end up eating all of it on round 100. This is so dumb. Like, why did Ninja Kiwi have to make it so the one hero in the game that is like a lot of fun to use and super overpowered has no way of dealing with the bad balloons? Like, even if he had like a normal attack that I could like deal a little bit of damage, and on top of that, it doesn't even have to be anything crazy. Like, maybe like a sound wave from Sai's like trumpets, or just like a normal like sound wave in this little area here. That would be so much better rather than not being able to deal any damage to bad balloons at all, right? At least that's my opinion. Yeah, like, it's so awesome that this hero can pop every single non-bad balloon on the screen with just a single activation of his ability. But when it comes to dealing with bad balloons, he's like, nah, fam, you guys can go ahead and deal with that by yourself. I got everything else. But this is a really cool map. I think I do want to revisit this map in the future, and maybe I'll try like going like late game with Ben as my only way of farming. I think that's like the only way that I could like test out what rounds Ben could make it to, right? So that being said, if you guys would like to see me go late game by using Ben as my only form of farming, please feel free to let me know in the comments below, and then I'll revisit this map and I'll use this map for playing with Ben. Because again, I think that's the only way that I can actually see what round Ben can get to, right? It'll be even funnier because I'll super boost him too. Does super boosting Ben even do anything? Like, does it give you more money or does it do anything special? I don't think it does, but then again, I've been wrong in the past. But one thing I can say about Sai is that it is super satisfying to watch him just pop all of the non-bad balloons on the screen all at once. It's so cool. Even round 98 doesn't stand a chance. That's how ridiculously strong Sai is. And here we are up against round 99, and we're gonna watch all these balloons get popped all at once. This is gonna be so cool. And here's its level 10. Round 98 didn't stand a chance. So here we are up against the bad balloon. Yeah, guys, this is a GG's. Like, I was thinking about if I should use my Legend of the Night, but if I use the Legend of the Night for Sai, then I should have used it for every other hero, right? So it doesn't make sense for me to use it. Oh, wait, there is a way that I could have dealt with this bad balloon and still have Sai as our primary form of popping power. What I could have done is I could have bought a bunch of bottom pathway banana farms and a bunch of druids and then just farmed up enough lives in order to leak the bad balloon. What am I thinking? That's ridiculous. Oh, finally. Guys, I kid you not, I've been sitting here for the past 18 minutes waiting for that bad balloon to leave. But there is something oddly satisfying watching a bad balloon do perfect circles for 18 minutes straight. Oh, what am I doing with my life? All right, guys, so Sai ended up making it up until round 100. Of course, he could have made it a lot further if he had some way of dealing with a bad balloon. And on round 100, our Sai ended up with 1.8 million pops. Not very good at all. So right now, our Sai is officially in last place out of all of the heroes in Bloons BTD6. I don't think it's going to get much worse than this, guys. So again, guys, please feel free to let me know in the comments below if you guys would like to see what round we could get to using Benjamin as our only form of farming. But anyways, dudes, that's gonna do it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also, if you guys are new around here, don't forget to subscribe as well, because I do upload quite a bit of Bloons BTD6 content. But anyways, dudes, again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.